off this fourth vlog of the year with a quick little edit. So I have two clips, one's from the G7X and one's from the A7 III. I'm going to put those two files into my workflow on Final Cut Pro 10, and then I'm going to add the audio file too. Now once you have that added, it's just as easy as highlighting all three. After you've highlighted all three, you'll just right click and move down to the third selection, which is New Multicam Clip, and you'll click that and you'll sync to audio. When you sync to audio, some people like to say 1, 2, 3 whenever they're syncing the cameras together when they both have them recording, or they like to just clap once or twice. It just helps the program sync the audio a little bit better. So once you've done that, and you've highlighted all three, and you've chosen New Multicam Clip, and you synced it to audio, you'll have your new Multicam Clip created, and you can write whatever name you want. For me, I'm going to give it Multicam Clip A, just to keep it simple. And you'll see that over in your clip menu here, over on All Clips. So we have the Multicam Clip A. We'll go over to the right side, which is Audio Configuration. And in Audio Configuration, you'll have Dialogue Roles. So what we'll do is we'll uncheck the dialogue we do not want, which is the audio from the G7X and the audio from the A7 III. What I did on this particular multicam clip is I recorded audio to an SD card specifically on the Shure mic. The benefit of recording directly onto the Shure mic's SD card is the preamp in the Shure mic is far superior to the preamp you'll get in 99.9% of either DSLR or mirrorless cameras. It gives you significantly clearer audio, something that's very difficult, if not impossible, to achieve whenever you're recording directly onto the mirrorless or DSLR body through the preamps provided in those cameras. So from there, once we've selected the audio, then we'll just move right down into our timeline. We have the good audio, we'll bring that up a little bit, and sounds nice. From there, we'll play the clip. Now this is where it can take some time. While you're playing the clip, we'll go into the view. When you go into the view, you want to view angles. And you'll have those two angles there because we only had two cameras. When you use multicam clip, you can use, I'm not sure what the limit is. There may not be a limit. But you can use more than two. As long as you're using two or more cameras, it's considered a multicam clip. So for this case, we're using two cameras. We'll play the clip. As we're playing the clip, we can either hit 1 for the first view or 2 for the second view, and that'll just toggle back and forth between the views. What's nice about this is it'll actually that's the edit that'll actually be reflected in the clip right at the bottom. So you'll just go through the clip, listen to them both at the same time. They're both synced with audio, so they should be synced up perfectly. And you'll just hit 1 or 2, depending on which angle you want. And there you go, you're done. It's a beautiful day. I think we're gonna get outside and take the baby out in the stroller, something we've been wanting to do for ever since we've gotten him. It's been freezing cold here for the last 2 weeks. It's in the mid-50s today. So we're gonna bundle up, go for a walk, get some of that vitamin D from the sunlight, and hopefully boost our moods. Oh man. Okay, I do have Nash attached to me right now because he's very, very fussy. And although I'd like to say I have this all figured out, I don't, we don't. When I say we, I mean me and Suzanne. He is extremely fussy. So that's why he's strapped to me, because he seems to like to be strapped to me. And he's got his pacifier in. We can't keep feeding him non-stop because that's just not a solution. He's eating a lot, he's eating well. He's eating quite well. He's gained 1 pound in a week. So, you know, that's a little bit above average. But what I'd like to say is that we're making it through just like most parents do, and he's super cute. How can you not love this? He's super cute. He's probably gonna cry for me here. Yeah? Oh my gosh. So what I'm trying to do right now is test out a setup that I've been working on for a little bit now. It is the 2.8 F number G Master, 24 to 70. I have it all the way to 70 right now, real close on my face. I have the Shure, it's the 83F mic on top of the A7 III right now, and it's also recording on a SIM card. No, it's also recording on an SD card on top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that together in post and just harness the audio from the SD card, because let's face it, in these camera bodies, DSLR or mirrorless, regardless, you have really terrible preamps and it just diminishes the quality of the audio no matter what you do. So there might be a camera out there that has pretty good preamps. If there is, certainly put it in the comments section below. I'd like to know. Not that I would actually buy it, but I'd just like to know. But I mean, this is a nice camera and it still has terrible preamps. The Canon 5D Mark, what, 4? I think it's a 4? Yeah. That's not a cheap camera. That's a pretty expensive camera. Shitty preamps. So you're really doing yourself a disservice if you record directly onto the camera, because you're going to record some of that hissing sound. If you're really an audiophile, which I'm not, I don't really care about. I'm just testing this out because I have the ability to do that now. Also, right here, I have the G7X Mark II, which is really surprising that it still works because I left it out in the rain for a couple hours. This is not a weather sealed camera. This is a 1-inch sensor point and shoot camera. It doesn't even have an external microphone setting. And I left it out in the rain for like 2, maybe 3 hours. And it was a heavy rain. I mean, there's at one point in time during the rain, I even mentioned to Suzanne, man, it's really getting it outside. And didn't realize the camera was out there until I went to go let the dogs out after it had stopped raining. And I was like, holy crap. It was on the Joby GorillaPod miniature tripod. I was trying to capture a nice time lapse and just left it out into the night when it started raining. I have no idea how it still works, but it does. And it's on this Edelkrone slider and slider module, which is really slick. But here's the deal. I took the cage. I had a small rig cage on the A7 III, and with the cage on there and then all this other setup on the Edelkrone slider, I think it was kind of pushing the limits of this slider's ability to push the camera back and forth, because it was getting caught up in one spot. I put another spacer. It's a little shim you can put on the top of the motor to really marry the slider portion with the module together for that intimate contact, so it doesn't slip. And we're still having a little bit of a slip issue. That's with, you know, the whole 24 to 70 lens, which is a pretty hefty lens. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna put this on here some point later, but it seems like, you know, with a lighter load, like the G7X, all day long, it's just moving smoothly. Not like it was with the A7 III, unfortunately, because I really want to use it with the A7 III. Oh. Well, that's it for this session here, because little guy is gonna cry. This new dad life, and his priorities are superior to everything else I have going on in my life. So until next time, like, comment, share if you'd like, subscribe, makes a difference, appreciate it. Have a nice day.